Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film an updated 3 marker challenge since my previous one was done with my Prismacolor markers and now I have Copic markers. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I thought I would kind of try to do a bigger picture, so we'll see. I guess it kind of depends on what colors I choose. Alright, I got all my markers here. I just emptied them all out into this big old basket, which is gonna make me really annoyed when I have to put them all back, but you know, anything for you guys, right? So yeah, and I should probably take my blender out of here. Colorless blender, that one's, take that one out. Alright, closing my eyes now, and we'll see what I get. Okay, there's one. Some purple, my favorite color. 2. 3. Alright, pretty interesting color palette here, I guess. Could be, looks like I think it'll work together pretty well. I got R85, which is just rose red, there's that. And then I got E31 brick beige. And then R89 dark red. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. Alright, so I am just sketching right now. I wasn't really sure kind of what I wanted to do, but the colors are really earthy, so I just decided to do like a deer girl because I like deer and I like drawing girls, and that's kind of earthy, and I just thought it'd be nice to do with the colors and stuff, so I'm just sketching that out right now. And one of the things that's been really useful to me recently is I watched the it's like the How to Draw Faces tutorial in her How to Art series, and it's by Mary Doodles. And the way that I've seen loads of anatomy tutorials and breaking down face tutorials, and the way that she breaks down the face is actually really, really helpful for me. It's definitely helped me the most out of all of them, so I've been using that technique a lot right now. So if you have trouble drawing faces, I would really highly recommend you go check out her How to Art series. She has a face tutorial in there, and it's really helpful. She has a lot of other really, really good tutorials as well in her How to Art series, and she's just really funny too. So I'm going in right now with the beige that I had. I think it was E31. And just a heads up, you'll see this about halfway through the video, and I talk about it a little bit, but my markers actually ran out. 2 of them did, the pink and the beige ran out, and so I replaced them with the closest colors that I could find. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. I'm sorry about that. So I started out by blocking out the background just so that I could kind of see where I was working a little bit better. And then I kind of wanted to lay in the colors of the bigger spaces first. Since I have so few colors, I really wanted to get a good idea of the color scheme. So I started out by putting in the pink on the skin because I was going to use that for shading, and also obviously for like the pink notes in her skin. And then I put in the red of her hair and started with like the darker shading, obviously. I did let myself use my colorless blender. I believe I let myself use that last time as well because it's not really color, so it doesn't really count, and it just makes things easier when you only have 3 colors, and it just makes it so much easier to blend because it would have just been so much harder to blend without that. So if you do only have 3 markers, make sure that you also have a colorless blender because you can lighten things up really easily, and it just makes things a lot more versatile. So, and then I'm going in right now with the beige for the skin tone and using the colorless blender to like lift some of it up, and I'm kind of trying to blend it into the pink and use that both as shading and also as like kind of blush areas. So yeah, one of my goals with this one particularly was I really wanted to do like a full finished piece with just 3 markers to show you that you really don't need a lot of materials to create something fun and interesting and good. So I used an entire piece of Bristol board. I think it's like 9 by 11. So this is a much larger piece than I usually work in. And I also let myself use, towards the end, I use my white jelly roll. And I also use a brown pencil, like brown color pencil, and I use that for the line art. And you can also kind of use that to add a little bit of shading and stuff. I didn't really do that, but I did use it in the background to add some detail to the background. So I used that for the line art, and I used the white jelly roll just because it's a 3 marker challenge, not the 3 tools challenge. But I kind of wish, I really like that all my colors worked well together, but it made it really hard to create an interesting picture, I think, because all the colors were so similar to each other, so I couldn't really create other colors. Like, I was like, okay, well, I can work with, whatever I get, I can try to create new colors out of the colors that I have by mixing them, but I had pink, beige, and red, and those just all kind of mixed to be a shade of pink or red. They were all warm colors in the same color family, so I couldn't really create any new colors, which was kind of disappointing. So I might do another 3 marker challenge where hopefully I can get some more interesting colors. It'd be really nice to do it with some colors that really just don't go together and see how that works. And I had a lot of fun. I do want to do, actually, there's a 10 marker challenge that I think SAQM's did that I would like to do, but I also kind of want to do a 5 marker challenge because I think that's like a really good number, because you can buy like sets. I think they're actually sets of 6, but I think a 5 marker challenge, or even like a challenge where I just use the markers that come in one of the sets, might be interesting. Something like that. I think that might be a fun one to do. So let me know what you all think, but I definitely want to do that. What else? I have a really hard time using like markers to make hair. I don't know why. I get really confused. There's always so much going on, especially like when it's curly hair, and I'm really weird, so I just like throw things down and like kind of work with it because I'm not very good at planning ahead, and it like, I don't know. So, but I think it turned out okay. I was pretty happy with her hair. I wanted it to be like wild and crazy. It's around this time that my markers died, so I'm gonna stop talking because you'll see why. Hey guys, so slight issue. I am partway done with the picture. I'm getting close to being done, and unfortunately, my 2 of the markers that I chose have run out of ink. And I have like refilled, like I've put some rubbing alcohol in them just to try to like boost them, and that kind of gave me a little bit longer of a life, but it didn't actually give me enough to finish the picture. So I'm going to be replacing them just temporarily. So the pink ran out, and I'm going to be replacing it with one of my chows, which is RB13. I'm not 100% sure. I think this might be close to being out of ink as well. So fingers crossed this one lasts. And then I'm going to be replacing the E31 with E11. And I just chose the closest colors that I have. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not trying to cheat, I swear. I just don't have any ink left in the pens. I've got as much out of it as I can. So yeah, that's boopy, but let's just try to finish this real quick. So yeah, back to the narration. That's what happened with my markers. Yay. But the markers that I chose, I think, were pretty similar in color. As you can see, the pink is a little bit more of a fluorescent pink, but it actually dried to be more of a muted pink than it looks like when you first apply it. And the skin tone marker was definitely a little more orange. The first one was more yellow, so that was kind of a bummer, but it was just the closest thing that I had. So I tried to work with it, and I don't think it added too much variance. At this point, I decided I really didn't like how the shading on the antlers was turning out, and so I decided to just color them all with the flat, with the flat red, and have them be kind of like a flat part of the image. I did go in with my colorless blender and lift up a little bit for some small shading, but I just decided it would work better if they were just all that dark red and had really minimal shading on them, and they were more of like a stylistic element because the shading just wasn't working. And I'm darkening the background a little more because it was all kind of patchy. And yeah, going in and adding some extra hair strands, all of that good stuff. That's pretty much it about the picture. That's kind of everything I have to say. I'm sorry this video took so long to get up. Editing it was a pain in the butt. I was just having a lot of issues with my computer. Just so many issues, but I hope that you like it. I'm really trying to increase the quality of my my videos. I'm learning some more video editing software, and that's one of the things that took so long. Was I upped the contrast and the saturation and the colors so that it's not as dull as normal and it looks like a little bit better quality, but it took a lot longer to export because of that. But I figured out the best way to do it, the best programs to do it in, and the best way to get it to export so it's not taking like 10 hours. So that's good. I know how to do that now. I'm pretty excited. And I also figured out how to make a cool new end screen. So you'll see that at the end. I'm way too excited about it. So learning all of the new things, because I want my videos to be good for you guys. I have recorded my Denver Comic Con haul, and that is going to be coming up within the next week or so, so keep an eye out for that. I'm excited. Along with it, I do have a separate video that's going over just my costumes, so make sure to check that out if you are interested in sewing. And yeah, that's kind of it. I am going to work in like 40 minutes, so I am definitely not looking forward to that. I just want to stay here and edit this video and edit all the videos, but I can't, so sorry guys. Sorry things are coming up so late. Life has been kind of like crazy, and I've been really like, I just have been really, my ADHD has been really bad. I just like don't want to do anything. It's been so nice outside. I just want to be outside in the sunshine all day long, but I'm getting back into everything and things should be back on track. So yeah, thank you all for your support, and thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you like the picture. And yeah, pretty much done. So have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye!